To live without hope is to cease to live. Hope is the very breath of life. Without it, we are but shadows, drifting through our days without purpose or meaning. You may have heard this before, but let me tell you it is truer now than ever. Hope is not merely a wish or a desire. It is the force that drives us forward, that pushes us to rise each morning and face the world. In the harsh winters of Russia, in the long, dark nights, it is hope that has kept the fire of life burning in the hearts of my people. Without it, we would have succumbed to the cold, to despair, to the endless gray that often surrounds us. So, remember this: to live, truly live, you must hold on to hope, even when the world seems at its darkest. If you want to be happy, be. Happiness is not a distant goal, not something to be chased or earned. It is a state of being, a choice we make every day. You see, in our society, we often equate happiness with material wealth, with success, with the approval of others. But let me tell you, happiness is simpler than that. It is found in the quiet moments, in the love of family, in the beauty of nature, in the simple act of being alive. This quote, attributed to Tolstoy, captures the essence of Russian wisdom. Happiness is within you, and you have the power to choose it, regardless of your circumstances. The strongest of all warriors are these two: time and patience. Life is a battle, make no mistake, but it is not won with strength or speed alone. Time and patience, these are the true warriors. Time teaches us that everything changes, that nothing lasts forever. It heals wounds, softens grief, and brings wisdom. Patience, on the other hand, is the ability to endure, to wait, to trust that, in the end, things will work out as they should. These two, time and patience, are the greatest allies you can have in life. They will see you through the hardest of times, through the longest of nights, and they will lead you to victory, not in the battlefield, but in the battle of life. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. In this world, you will find that many people try to mold themselves to fit the expectations of others. They wear masks, they play roles, they pretend to be something they are not, all for the sake of being liked, of being accepted. But let me tell you, this is no way to live. It is far better to be true to yourself, even if it means facing criticism, even if it means being misunderstood or disliked. Authenticity is a rare and precious thing, and those who possess it are the true heroes of our time. To live a life of integrity, to be true to who you are, is to live a life of courage. And in the end, it is better to be hated for who you are than to be loved for a lie. We shall rest, we shall hear the angels, we shall see the sky sparkling with diamonds. In Russia, we have a deep understanding of suffering, of struggle, of the hard, cold realities of life. But we also have a deep appreciation for beauty, for the things that make life worth living. This quote from the great Russian playwright Chekhov speaks to the eternal human hope for rest, for peace, for a life beyond the struggles of this world. It is a reminder that no matter how difficult life may be, there is always the promise of something better, of a future filled with light and beauty. And that hope, that promise, is what sustains us, what keeps us going, even in the darkest of times. The only thing that we learn from history is that we learn nothing from history. This quote from Hegel captures a fundamental truth about human nature. We are creatures of habit, and often we repeat the same mistakes over and over again. But there is a deeper lesson here. If we do not learn from the past, if we do not study history, we are doomed to repeat it. The history of Russia is filled with lessons, with the rise and fall of empires, with the struggles of ordinary people, with the mistakes and triumphs of leaders. And it is our responsibility, as individuals, to learn from these lessons, to apply them to our own lives, to avoid the pitfalls of those who came before us. Only then can we hope to create a better future. To love someone means to see them as God intended them. Love is at the heart of Russian philosophy, at the heart of what it means to be human. To love someone is not just to care for them, to desire them, or to be with them. It is to see them as they truly are, to understand them in all their complexity, their flaws, their beauty. It is to see the divine spark within them, the potential for greatness, for goodness, for love itself. This is the kind of love that transforms, that elevates, that brings meaning and purpose to our lives. It is the love that we should strive for, not just in our relationships with others, but in our relationship with ourselves. These quotes, these words of wisdom, are not just ideas. They are the very essence of what it means to live, to love, to struggle, to hope. They are the teachings of the great Russian philosophers, passed down through the ages, and they continue to resonate today, just as they did when they were first spoken. Take these words to heart and let them guide you on your journey through life.